Hello everyone. I'm sorry I'm a little bit late. We had some issues with my health and everything. So just setting up for my just setting up. I did have a few things to do for an order. I need to do some packing. I need to do some stuff. I have to see where. Okay, perfect. Open one here and then I'm gonna open one other thing here, maybe YouTube, so I can see if both. Hi. Hello, everyone who joined. I'm just starting. I need to do the edges of them into a little bit cold for an order, and I need to fix this mirror and one other mirror. I originally meant to finish the thing I started earlier, but I believe that I will have to do it like next week or something because I have a huge order of a luxury packing hamper. And then I have to finish that one first. Let's get a subscribe. Oh, what did I do? I think it should be live. Yeah, it's live right now. So I have to see. Yep, it is live. So welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Uh, we are creating art with me today. I did completed this one later. I need to just do the fix, a little bit of fixing. This one chipped and this one chipped as well. So I'm gonna fix it because I have to deliver this order tomorrow. And I am trying to open it. I hope I can open it. This one takes. When it's stuck, it's really bad and it doesn't work well. Okay, it's open now. I will take a very, very small one. Thank you so much for joining. So this happens when a lot of stuff is marched together. And the quotes stuck. Now I have started to pack them in a very beautiful cellophane paper so it doesn't get stuck on me. Thank God I discovered cellophane because it's very, very odd. See, there is something stuck here as well. In art, things happen. If you are able to fix it, fix it. If you're not, then you gotta do what you gotta do. It does have a slightly difference in color, I'm believing. It's not that um, beigey color that it was supposed to be, but I will try my best to blend in so it doesn't show wrong. I know I have to do a few coats. Thank you, coming. Anybody who joined me, thank you so much for joining. Creating art. I finished this product the other day, and now I am doing the final touches. Sometimes the paint peel off, so we have to go back and fix it before delivering the order. Somebody did order these, and I wanted to make it look perfect before dispatching it. In the spirit of algorithm, I am gonna run a few auctions. So we can start with $3. Oh, it's not letting me run auction. Why? Okay, let's start the other one. We will start the auction here. Only for $3. It's about a big circle earrings. That is also handmade. I made them myself. Anybody is interested, you can go see my shop. And if you like anything, you can ask me and I can pull it up and show it to you. I'm sensing some strokes, so I need to fix that. We don't need stroke in any condition. Hello, hello, whoever joined. I think my monitor is so stupid. I cannot pronounce the name properly. I think it's Marguerite. Thank you so much for joining in. I'm just trying to finish up my two creations, the mirrors I've been making. Um, they are very pretty. They had a little bit of fault, so I'm committed to fix it before delivering the order. There is a little bit of color difference, so that we have to either live with or I have to fix it. So let's see how it goes generally. I will create the same pattern here as well, so it just doesn't look bad. So these two mirrors, I do have a lot of mirrors on sale, but I am gonna run an auction for $20 for the algorithm to actually catch me. I'm not sure if on WhatsApp, on the YouTube, if anybody can bid or not, but I can see that they are showing that there is bidding going on. So that's a good thing. Yeah, that's cute. So I'm gonna try to find the stencil, or I can fix it with a ruler as well. So let's do the ruler. Open this gold thingy, and I'm gonna try a very, very small and petite brush. So yeah, this will work. It's almost dried. I'm gonna put a little bit of So I am gonna put to create a vine here. I am gonna color it inside. So I'm gonna create a line. Hi, Pickles. How are you? How are you doing? I'm just finishing up these two mirrors today. I got some funny looking stuff here happened. So I need to fix that. That's what I was doing because sometimes stuff happens to art that we have to fix it before dispatching a new orders. I'm good. I'm good. How's everything on Whatnot for you? Did you do any successful shows or any shows at all? I am not a seller, but a supporter and a buyer. Oh, very interesting. I did not know about that. I have seen a very few buyers here. So it's really nice to know that there is a buyer and a supporter here as well. So just to let you know, we are I'm finishing an order. Some people order these two, and when I was packing them, I saw a little bit of a problem. So I actually sat down to fix it because I don't want uh, to sell something which is not up to the mark for me because it's my brand online on stake. So usually what you are interested in, Pickles? The previous purchases you made on Whatnot, what was that about? Was it a vintage piece, clothing, shoes? What is your interest when in terms of buying? Hello, hello everyone who just came in. I'm just finishing up my two mirrors here, which I need to dispatch tomorrow. Uh, for everybody who's here, I just sell art kits and I mushrooms and crystal were my last purchase. Oh, so you're into decor kind of stuff. So vintage or normal decor. I've seen a lot of people who buy is usually vintage decor or maybe clothes. That's the most um amount of people I've seen in kind of a local people I've been seeing selling. So that's a good one. Good to know that people actually. I thought it's a myth, but after I'm joining Whatnot, I did see a lot of people who actually want to buy uh, vintage decor. And as a seller, it really intrigued me that people actually. I've heard a lot of stories about people buying old stuff, but after joining Whatnot, I actually saw people buying old stuff, and it's very interesting. Sometimes people do ask me as well that if your stuff is vintage. I said maybe the basis could be vintage, but the art I created, it's brand new on top of it. So the crystal you bought, pickles, is it something you like a ready-made thing that you put it on as a decor, or is it something that like small crystals and you can reuse it into your own creations? I'm gonna let it dry a little bit until I can do my facial. So the crystals and stones in my collection. Oh, you collect crystals and stones. If I'm not wrong, I think you were the person who ordered the same stones as me from Great Canadian Jewelry. These ones. If I'm not wrong, you were also bidding when I was bidding. I think. No, you haven't. Okay, maybe it was someone else. I saw somebody. It was my order. Like I got it put on the site for me, and there was a person who also started bidding on that. And I think she did buy some stuff from her later, same day, because of I came to know that she also collects crystals. Crystals are beautiful, to be honest. Someday I will find a good use in my art for them as well. I have seen a lot of people showing off their collections in a very unique way. They usually, like, I know this coffee mug collector person who made a specific wall and it was beautiful and to showcase their collection. Some people like to create this amazing scrapbooks and um, there was kind of a journal she made. Um, she collected spoons. So um, I find it very interesting how they decide uh, to present or to showcase their collection. And it's not for anybody; it's just for themselves. That finds me that I find it very very interesting. I have been I've been collecting them since I was a kid. Oh my God, that would be awesome. That's so cute. There was this lady who used to collect um, not crystals. I think it was more like gemstones and semi-precious stones. And you know what she did? She had this huge, you can say treasure chest. She had this huge treasure chest in which she actually created space uh, as she goes. She started from the lid, then she moved to either walls, and she placed them randomly, um, and then she goes from sides, then she went into front. It's still incomplete, but there was a very specific type of semi precious stones and precious stones she collects. um it's always, she told me, I don't like the lab created stuff. I bet it looks so cool. It was so cool. It was all black. The trunk, the treasure chest was all black, and she just randomly placed them like a mosaic, you can say, like a mosaic. And then her collection is solely based on the stones which are present in nature. They're not no lab created. She never buys lab created, and they are mostly opaque, you can say. They were no translucent. They were not transparent, not translucent. They're mostly opaque. So it really turned out, it looks really cool. So the bigger stones were placed like up far, and she fills the stuff with the smaller stones. I saw her on Instagram, and where the conversation sparked, I thought she was selling something, but she said no, it's my collection. And I just love to show other people what I make. It's not something sellable. It's very, very close to me. Like you just like to collect them. You're not interested in reselling or something, right? So I used to collect coins when I was smaller, but when I grew older, one of my nephews took my collection, and I bet he still have that. But later I just kind of lean into this art creating stuff with my sister. And when you have like two people brainstorming stuff, art became art becomes really, really cool. So she does that in her own country. I do everything here. So kind of cool what raw material we get to have in our own spaces. Sometimes we copy each other ideas. Sometimes we do give other ideas. We brainstorm together, and it's nice to have. For Whatnot, I believed that. Sorry, I'm gonna run. I still believe that the resellers are, it's a resellers market. But the thing is that I made such a cute friends here that I just like to show up. I'm gonna connect my Facebook. I also make a lot of handmade things. You do? That's why I was asking that you cannot be just collector. People do, but I get this vibe that you are not. So what kind of handmade things you make? Is it like wall art or decor pieces? Maybe crochet or something? I would love to know because in being in art industry for more than 6 years now, I have seen so many unique arts that I cannot even tell you. And I did this Christmas market back in 2023. I never got selected to that again. I don't know what. Bags, gnomes, painted things, and jewelry. Wow. So why don't you do shows on Whatnot? You think it's too much hassle, or do you sell anywhere else? Maybe Instagram, maybe Facebook, maybe live craft shows, because I do live craft shows. I do craft shows a lot. It, I don't sell anywhere. Oh, so you just make it yourself for yourself. That's also kind of cool. If even if you don't sell, I believe you should share your art with other people. My daughter think I should sell. You should sell. And if you are not interested in selling just yet, maybe just share it. Like after few auctions I did, I just come here and make stuff. Um, I think you cannot see it. I have this at maybe I can tilt the camera a little bit. You'll able to see. You can see a table here. It's where is it? It's a console I'm making for my entrance. So I gave my stuff I make as gifts. Yeah. On Whatnot and Instagram and YouTube, I just create art, and I usually sell them on craft markets. But whenever there is, I have to go somewhere and I have to gift somebody, I do a gift only my stuff, depending on who the person is. I usually give them, if they're little girls, I make jewelry boxes, the seashells, or I do calligraphy, Islamic calligraphy for my Muslim friends. So there are a lot of it's very personal, I believe. If you create something and you give them that, it's very very personal, and people appreciate stuff, handmade stuff, as a gift, other than you just you know buy something from home decor, or from, like, Bouclair or Home Sense and stuff like that. People really appreciate. Even even if you home cook something and bring it to other people, it's more appreciated than you buying a uh, cake from a pastry shop or something. So it's my way of saying that I really appreciate you inviting us over for a housewarming or maybe some celebration, if they did, instead of buying stuff. I used to buy stuff because that when I didn't um I usually cook something before doing art. Our town is so small, they appreciate a handmade gift. I think if I'm not if I'm not wrong, you were somewhere Somewhere we have a Walmart and a Canadian Tire. Um, if I'm not wrong, you were in Nova Scotia, right? Nova Scotia or New Brunswick? I'm confusing. You are somewhere there. You are not in Ontario. You are not in Vancouver, I think. I live in a small town too. I'm in Powell. What province is that? I have a very bad monitor with illegible. Two ferry rides to Vancouver. Oh, so you're closer to Vancouver, but you're not actually in Vancouver. I also live in a small town, which is growing very rapidly. I am in Ontario. It's near Niagara Falls, but it's a region. It's kind of a small town called uh, Valent, and I live in a Dane city, even smaller town. Valent is a city, but Dane city is a town. Or one ferry to Comos. Oh, okay. So it's a cute little town. But this kind of town is it doesn't have a lot of big stuff, right? So I totally understand. I didn't have a Canadian Tire. I needed something really cool for my project, and it only usually have like Lowe's, Home Depot, or Home Hardware. I have to go for that, but I couldn't find it here. I have to travel like a little bit farther to actually achieve that. But small town doesn't have a lot of grocery stores, and I don't have a lot of grocery stores as well. I do have a Freshco here, but Walmart is like 20 minutes, 22 minutes away. So that caused a little bit problems. But we still have like 25 minutes away. We have like Niagara Falls, and 1 hour away is Hamilton. So that's the big cities. St. Catharines have a lot of stuff too. So it's not like that far, but still, if you need something immediate, there's a problem. Now it's so now it's so tiny. I hope I'm reading it right. The Walmart here used to have a big crafting section. Yes, 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 yes. The Walmarts have crafting sections, but I came from Mississauga, Toronto, Oakville, so we have like big, big Michaels. We don't have Michaels here. Michaels is 25 minutes away from here. So it's sad because Michael's is something that I just love going. I just love to visit there this way or that way. So, but we don't have Michael's either. But small towns has its own perks. Everybody knows everybody. If you create something, there's a lot of like lot of margin and opportunities in a small town where people know each other. If you one day decide to go out and start to an event, a small event, people will show up because they know you, number one, and number two, there won't be a lot of events going on, so there's a chance that people actually wants to create a tradition, so they show up. Then when they know you, they wanted to support you, so it's a nice. Me being a Muslim, we do this. Oh, Shauna is here. Hi, Shauna. I was wondering, where are you? You're not here today. Then I thought maybe your kitten and uh, your dog are not getting along, or you're busy somewhere. I was actually missing you. And we were me and Pickles were having a very amazing conversation about being in a small town, which we are, and how it affects. For me, it was a little bit hard to adjust here. I'm still adjusting because I came from a very big city. And the big city was also, my community was very, very in a majority here. It's whether Zertash energy is not as intense, and that's good to know. You cannot have, uh, tr- uh, you cannot have a lot of tension at home all at once, and tantrums. There's a limited time where you can handle tantrums, and then you're exhausted. Groceries, they are so expensive. Oh, groceries are expensive. Groceries, I believe, are gone up like after COVID. They're insane for no apparent reason. I don't know why is that, but it is what it is. And I hate that. Sometimes I usually go across the border because the border is 20 minutes away from here of US border. So I usually go there, and if I find something in Target um, for groceries, I usually buy them and bring them with me. They have like cheaper milk, and even after converting it to Canadian dollars from US dollars, it's still cheaper. So I do sometimes do that, but it's not because if you get caught on it's not allowed, to bring same day. If you're going there and coming back same day, you're not allowed to bring anything. So it's hard. Before that, $100 were enough for doing groceries for 3 to 4 weeks. Now it's only good for 1.5 week or so. I found Costco Business Center to be a little better if you, but still, who has like $400-500 to spend at once on groceries? But whenever I do have a little bit of money, I go there and buy bulk. It's cheaper. I get this briskets and steaks and ground beef for very cheap that it lasts me like a month or something. So it's better. I don't know what time is it. What time is it? Oh, it's almost 1 o'clock. So I am finishing this up so I can deliver it tomorrow. Actually, it's for my mother-in-law. She's going to North Carolina um, to meet his brother and sister-in-law. So we have a huge family there. So she needed sets of everything. So when she visit their houses, she can actually make. She have to give something, right? So this she likes better. So I made a little sets like these for her. One set this and another set this. So they have something to remember me from. I cannot go. She's going with another brother. So I'm gonna There's a little bit of difference though, but we have to work with it. Shauna, I was in a doctor appointment the other day and saw you doing a show. If I'm not wrong, did you do a show recently? Yes, I did a couple this week, packing as we speak. She had two washrooms. Oh, you did? Oh my God, I missed it. I was at the doctor's office. I opened it for a bit and then doctor called me. Agreed, April, so much fun. It was fun. Oh my God, I missed it. I wanted to see what you created. I missed it. That's bad. I'm gonna do Christmas show next. Okay, I'll bookmark your show and I will try to be there because I've been waiting for your shows to see how what did you are you reselling something or is it one of your creations? Reselling vintage decor and some art. So it's you're reselling, right? It's not your own creations. I wanted to see what you create yourself. I will appear one of your shows and I will urge you to show me what you are. I do have some of my own. Okay, I will join next time and see what do you create. Yeah, I have some of Shauna's art and it's beautiful. If you look at my page, I drew the lobster on it, colored pencils. Ooh, wow. Yes, April. And more on the way. Oh my God. So I missed all the fun. I hate when I miss all the fun. I'm going to bookmark your show and next time I'll be notified. I was notified earlier, but I was not available to actually open it because I do follow you. So I will make sure I'll be in the next one. I just want to see what you do. I think I'm done. Whoever just joined me, welcome in. I am an artist and I create art and I do sell art kits where you can choose your favorite decoupage napkins, your stencils, your base paint, your actual base, and some decoupage glue, some paint brushes, and the sealant as well. So if anybody wants to do that, you can always tell me. I'm gonna try to run if I can find the auction thingy or maybe the buy now stuff. Yeah, I will run this for $20, the whole kit, and it does come with full set of instructions. So if anybody is interested in small art kit for your art nights, for your paint nights, for your girls' birthday parties, or something like that, we can decide it together. You can choose it together, that how you want to process it, like what kind of we can design it together or I can design it for you as well. So this is dried and done. It does look a little bit fishy, but what we can do about it. I'll try to fray it so it doesn't look odd. Like this. I will just leave it to dry and then I'm going to come back and pack this. Thank you, everybody who joined today. Thank you, Shauna. Thank you, Pickles. I'm going to try to create a raid so someone else can actually benefit.